believe it, all right?
Oh, I like that tone.
How many times do I have to tell you? I have a system here. What the hell is that?
What thing?
The thing. There it is, right where it's supposed to be.
What is it?
Well, I'm not sure. Maybe nothing.
Well, I'm glad you found it.
There's that spice again.
Such a kidder. Come on, Misery.
Hey, Pete. Buster, answer me a couple of things.
If we can.
Do you have any new Paul Sheldon books?
Well, we had a batch. Sold them all out in 3 days.
You wouldn't happen to know if Miss Wilkes bought one of them, would you?
Are you kidding? Every time that fella writes a new book, she has me set aside the first copy.
Has she been buying anything odd lately?
Miss Wilkes? Same old stuff. Lest you call paper odd.
Newspaper?
No. Typing kind.
Well, that kind. Nothing odd about that.
Miss Wilkes done something?
Not a thing.
I don't think I'll ever understand you. I cook your meals. I tend to you practically 24 hours a day, and you continue to fight me. When are we going to develop a sense of trust? Oh, my.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you, but you didn't give me a chance to knock.
I guess you can tell from my reaction I'm not all that used to visitors out here. What can I do for you?
Well, I was wondering, do you happen to know anything about Paul Sheldon?
What do you want to know?
Well, anything you could tell me might help.
Well, he was born in Worcester, Massachusetts, 45 years ago. The only child of Franklin and Helene Sheldon. Mediocre student, majored in history.
Well, that isn't exactly the kind of information I'm after. You see, he's been missing for quite some time now, and
I know, it's so upsetting. I'm his #1 fan. I've got all his books, every sentence he ever put down. I'm so proud of my Paul Sheldon collection. Well, here I am, prattling on, and my manners have just flown away. I haven't invited you in. Please.
Thank you.
Of course, you must know all about that horrible accident.
Mind if I take a look around?
Of course not. That accident almost killed me, too. I prayed when I heard the news. I got down on my knees and I begged for it not to be true. You're gonna laugh at what I'm about to say, but go ahead. I don't care. When I was praying, God told me to get ready.
Get ready for what?
To be his replacement. He gave so much pleasure to so many people. There's a shortage of pleasure on the planet these days, in case you hadn't noticed. God told me, since I was his #1 fan, that I should make up new stories as if I was Paul Sheldon. So I went to town, and I bought a typewriter and paper to type on, the same kind Paul Sheldon used. And I turned the guest bedroom into a writing studio. Would you like to see it?
Sure.
It's right this way. I know how he wrote, the kinds of words he used, the wonderful stories he told. I spent the last 4 weeks trying to write like Paul Sheldon, but I can't do it right. I try, and I know all the words, but it's just not the same.
Well, maybe it takes a while to get the hang of it.
I could give you a couple of 100 pages of mine, and you could tell me what you think.
I'm not much of a critic.
Well, I just thought. Oh, look at me. You'd think I'd never had a guest before. Would you like a nice hot cup of cocoa?
No, really, I don't
It's
care.
no trouble. There's some already made.
Must get lonely living out here all by yourself.
Well, I always say if you can't enjoy your own company, you're not fit company for anyone else.
Well, you've got a point there.
Here you are.
Oh, thanks, Miss Wilkes, but I don't want to take up any more of your time. I best be going.
But you didn't even taste your cocoa.
Well, I'm sure it's wonderful, but I really should be getting back. Well, if you wouldn't mind, perhaps I could pay you another visit sometime.
I'd be delighted now that you know the way.